Dude, something hype happened. A bunch of critics viewed my fucking tattoo as if it was there to be criticized, man. As if it wasn't just for me, man. And I'm like, holy shit, bro, that's fucking huge. A bunch of critics are there to criticize it, and I'm like, oh, masterpiece, bro. Anyway, I got like 3.5k views on this tattoo in like a fucking hour, and I was like, ah, we made it on ink shaming, baby. We did it. Mwah. But I don't know. People criticizing not their own body and not their own art is like, that's fucking huge, man. You got big balls to do that, man. You got big balls to criticize other people's bodies and other people's art, bro. That's fucking massive, man. That's absolutely fucking massive, man. But yeah, that's actually wild. I didn't see that shit. And then an hour later, I came back to the post and checked its views, bro. We had 3.5k. I'm like, we made it on ink shaming. Huge, man. Anyway, it's whatever. We're chilling, bro. I wish I could go to the post and be like, you guys criticize a guy who's doing art literally for himself, on himself, for himself. Huge, bro. Huge. But I guess I did post it online, so they can criticize it all they want. But I can also be like, you're criticizing not your own body and not your own art. Huge, man. Actually huge. Massive. Massive, bro. You're criticizing someone else's art and someone else's body. Actually just massive, bro. Actually just massive. There's nothing more big than that, honestly. That might be the biggest thing in the world is people criticizing not their bodies, not their art, bro, is actually just poetic justice, bro. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I'm kind of hyped about that because I'm just like, holy shit. People engage with this shit so much compared to my normal posts. Normal posts get like 15 engagements. I'm like, alright, cool, whatever. This one got like 3.5k views, like 150 engagements, and I'm just like, holy shit. People got a lot to say about something that's not on their own body, bro. Not like I'm gonna run with you with my tattoo pen and go and fucking scribble on you, bro. I scribble on myself, bro. What the fuck do you care for, man? It's fucking mess. But yeah, I found that quite entertaining. It's still entertaining me. The idea of people judging other people's bodies, like, that's funny. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I just found it quite entertaining. Thought I would share because I don't know, quite entertaining. No one's gonna see this because I'm zero viewer and zero people see this, but maybe some distant future from now they'll watch this and be like, huh, that is pretty funny. Criticizing other people's bodies. Dude, I'm so, but yeah, I found that quite. Anyway, I don't actually see the post of where they're criticizing it, so is what it is, and I don't know how to find it, and I don't really feel like searching for it, so I'm just like, is what it is. Is what it is, you know. But anyway, I don't know. That's all I wanted to share. I just find it funny that people are like able to criticize other people's bodies and take it seriously. Not on you. Why the fuck do you care? Not like he's drawing on you. Like, why do you care? Why do you care if it's on someone else's body? Especially if that someone else is literally me. I'm covered in just scribbles, bro. Like, absolute scribbles. And you're like, haha, so funny. It's like, bro, have you seen my arm? I don't know. But it is nice that I got 3.5k views. Even if it was all people just pointing and laughing, it is kind of cool to be like, hey, that's my biggest post yet, bro. So, that's kind of wild. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going with it later, but right now I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna add some crimson to the eye in some spots, and then add a few more crows, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll keep going with it, but I don't know where I'm gonna add the rest of the crows, because in my actual drawing, this crow was in a different spot and smaller, and the other crow would have been over here. But I kind of don't want to cover up the rows. I don't mind covering up part of the leaf, but I want to keep part of the leaf within the eyes so that it's like hidden in the leaf, you know, his eye is hidden in the leaf. Anyway, I'll do a fucking couple more crows somewhere around here. I'm probably gonna pass over it in white again. And there's one black line that just sticks out, juts out. Which is unfortunate because I didn't see that when I was doing it. But like, I don't know how I'm gonna go with that flow, so we'll figure it out later. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going with it, but we might go over all the leaves in green. Just so we have leaves everywhere, but like, we might go over the leaves in green, at least this one, so that you can tell it's a leaf. But anyway. I also saw a second post where there was a dude with a tattoo, and I was like, that tattoo's alright. And the dude's like, this dude went straight from fucking owning a gun to straight to his skin, and it's like, yeah, but like, why do you care, man? Why do you care? Yeah, some people just go straight onto their skin, and it doesn't matter, bro. Like, why do you care? It's not like he's forcing you to wear his tattoo. It's I don't know. People find tattoos way more important to them than I do, and I'm the one doing it on my own body, bro. Like I'm kind of astonished that people care more about it than I do, bro. I'm kind of astonished by that, but it seems that is the way. Anyway, I wanted to share a little bit of something entertaining that I found. But anyway, I'll continue it later, but for now we're just gonna let it heal. I don't know if I'm gonna pass over it in white after it heals. I want to see how it heals, because this one I did white on, and before it healed it didn't like look that white, but now that it's healed a little bit it looks way whiter. So I want to see if when this one heals it's a lot whiter than it is right now. Because this one didn't look too white when I was doing it, but it looks white now today. So just in case it heals whiter than it does, I'm gonna wait on the white. But the crows we might add today. The couple of crows I drew earlier. Well, I didn't draw them. Someone drew them, and then I drew the drawings of them. So they're like copy, hand reference, copy. Someone drew them, and then I just drew them, but like on physical media instead of Control C, Control Ving it. But anyway, I found that quite entertaining, so That's fun. But yeah, we're we're chilling, bro. Um, but that's really all I had to say. It was just that. It was quite entertaining. But for the most part, I don't mind. It's more views than any of my other art has gotten on Facebook, and even if it is pointing and laughing, like, well, people are seeing it. And I posted a picture including some of this and some of this, which is art I'm actually kind of proud of. So, like, at least people are seeing some of my art. Even though this one, like, looks nothing like the reference photo that I drew. But I'm, like, okay with it. And if people point and laugh more at something I do, instead of, like, closing down, I just usually go further and, like, instead of shutting down, I go all in. And I take all my poker chips, place them on the table, and say, "Your move, Buster, bro." Like, I don't know. I just find it entertaining that people care more about my body than I care about my body. I care about my liver. That's why I don't drink. And I care about my mental health. That's why I take schizo pills. But I don't care about the skin, because, like, skin is just skin, bro. And I think it's a pretty good reference to a Mangekyo Sharingan. It might not be accurate to all degrees, but I think it's a good enough reference for people in the wild, if they like Naruto, to be like, oh, I like Naruto too. It doesn't have to be good to, like, be like, I don't need people to come up and be like, cool art. I don't need that. It would be cool if people did that, but, like, I haven't practiced that much, so I get, like, why it doesn't happen. But anyway, when it does one day happen, it'll probably be on something other than my arm, because on my arm is where I started practicing. So, but we'll keep going over different parts with different things, and it'll be fine. Anyway, I think that's about it. I'm not gonna play guitar or anything. I just wanted to share that. So, peace out. Have a good day, man.